This is for my ladies and gentlemen at 20 and up. Welcome to the channel around this time. But if you're not 18 and 20 and up, please leave the video. I swear, every language is accepted. Whatever I say is accepted. My opinion is accepted. Long story short, let's get into this video. Nah, I do it. I ain't tripping. If you like 15, watch my video, dog. I don't care. We got the darkest moments in TV history. I'm splitting this up. I'm gonna make this into a series. It's gonna be my first series on the channel, so tune in. We got the darkest moments in TV history. The Jenny Jones incident. Let's get into it.
Now, which of these ways would you choose to reveal your secret crush on someone? A, would you write that person a letter?
It's March 6th, 1995.
Let's lock in for real. Let's lock in.
As taping begins on an all-new episode of The Jenny Jones Show. The program was essentially a tabloid talk show centered around everyday people caught up in unusual circumstances, which made for an entertaining yet often questionable program.
So like the Jerry Springer Show? Like a similar to Jerry Springer Show? Is it? I don't know.
Showrunners doing everything in their power to make the content as shocking and sensational as possible. And this episode was set to be no different. The segment centered around six people, each of
make sure you slice that like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you new. If you don't know who I am, my name is BJ. Welcome to the channel.
Whom had a secret admirer, who would be revealed for the very first time here on the show, with the most compelling of the group by far shaping up to be 24-year-old Jonathan Schmitz. Like the others, someone had a long-standing crush on Jonathan, but was too afraid to tell him. And upon hearing of this, Jonathan hoped in the back of his mind that it would be his longtime ex-girlfriend, who he had a newfound interest in marrying, though he was in for quite a shock. The twist in the episode was that Jonathan's secret admirer was actually a man named Scott Amador. The two were actually good friends, though Scott had never once mentioned having any sort of romantic interest in him, due to the fact that Jonathan was straight, and had never given any sort of indication otherwise, setting the scene for what was surely going to be a shocking reveal. A reveal that the crowd just couldn't wait to see.
B, would you tell the person in private in case he rejects you? Or C, would you tell that person that you're gay and you hope he is on national television?
Wait, so this like a setup? So bro don't know who his secret admirer is, but they know that his secret admirer is a boy? And they all heard this man say he hoped his secret admirer was his long time ago girlfriend. Like high school girlfriend. I think that's what they said. And they set bro up? Oh, I'm not liking this already.
The host, Jenny Jones, starts by talking to Scott and a mutual friend, inquiring as to how this crush began in the first place.
I want you now to meet Donna and Scott. Now, Donna has been helping Scott pursue his secret crush on John. John's backstage. He can't hear us. How bad's the crush? Tell me about the first time you met him. Where was he?
Basically, he was under a car, working on her brake line.
Yeah. And that was your first time? What was your first impression?
I only saw the lower half of him, so you can imagine.
Before she begins to dig even deeper, pushing Scott to disclose as much graphic personal information as possible, just to make things that much more entertaining. And
out of pocket. She out of pocket. She doing this just for clout, just for show, just for like, you don't go this far. You really don't. You don't go this
his answers did not disappoint.
Okay, you think about you have fantasies about him?
I've had a couple, yeah.
Yeah, you had when he was under the car. You had a fantasy about him.
Yeah, something to do with like brake oil line snapping and.
You have another one that involved you were in a hammock or something. Tell us about that fantasy.
Yeah, I thought about tying him up to my hammock.
With all of Scott's secrets now out in the open, it was time to bring out the man himself, the object of Scott's affection, who had absolutely no idea what he was walking into.
Let's have John come out here and see who has the crush on him. Here's John.
What year was this? I like this whole little. I mean, I know this is the exact year, but like Wait, yes, it's gotta be like the 80s or 71. It looks all retro. Do y'all like retro style videos and the retro movies like the 90s and 80s? I am a big fan of that. Like, if it's a movie or a show and it's set back in the past, I'm a huge fan.
This was the pivotal moment of the show, the big reveal, and perhaps overcome by the excitement of the ratings that she assumed this would bring her, Jenny Jones could hardly wait to blurt out who Jonathan's admirer truly was.
Did you think Donna had the crush on you?
Did I? No, we're good friends.
Well, guess what? It's Scott that has the crush on you.
You lied to me.
Jonathan's reaction was certainly one of shock, but the host wasn't quite satisfied, having one more trick up her sleeve in order to...
If you tell me a man is my secret admirer, I might crash out, bro. I have every right to crash out. You put me on this show to embarrass me. You know what you were doing. You know I'm straight. I ain't going for it. Somebody gotta crash out.
Garner an even stronger reaction, as she gives the producers the cue to replay Scott's segment, where he discussed his fantasies in depth.
Before we talk, take a look at, we'll show a little playback of what Scott said about you, John. Take a look at that monitor
right
down
here?
there.
Well, it entails like whipped cream and champagne, stuff like that.
And from here, the segment comes to a close, with Jonathan reaffirming that he is in fact straight, thus dashing Scott's hopes of ever dating the man.
Did you have any idea that he liked you this much?
No. You don't do this to a person, bro. You don't do this to a person, bro. I swear he probably don't deserve none of this, dog.
No.
Can you tell us what your status is? Are you involved with anybody, or?
No, but I am definitely heterosexual, I guess you could say.
Leaving the two to head off stage and deal with the messy aftermath of a revelation like this, done on a stage like that. But despite the obvious awkwardness, it actually seemed like both parties took it pretty well, with Jonathan even taking Scott out for dinner that very night to smooth things over, where he again stated that he was flattered but just not interested. However, this civility wouldn't last long.
Three days later.
My sister, I think I just got him in.
Okay, calm down.
No, he crashed out. I feel him. I feel him, bro. I ain't want him to really take a life, dog. Like, oh, this was 1995. I was close. When he shot a man, he shot the dude.
Man, my sister, I think I just got him in.
Okay, calm down, okay? Okay, why did you do that? Okay,
He was
okay, I
crashing
want you to
out.
calm down. Okay, the guns in the car. Okay.
Yeah, he going to prison. He fucked up. He fucked up, bro. I wonder what he did though. What? I mean, he had to done something.
I want you to try to calm down.
Okay, can you tell me again why you shot the man?
Though he didn't say it at the time, the truth was that Jonathan was left shaken and embarrassed by what had happened on the Jenny Jones show, and despite the fact that the program at this point hadn't even aired yet, it was weighing heavily on his mind, just knowing that it would soon be seen by people he knew, and this feeling was only intensified due to the fact that Scott was seemingly not taking no for an answer, leaving a note on Jonathan's door just 3 days later, writing, "If you want to turn this off, you'll have to use a tool. It takes a special tool." This note was his breaking point. The moment Jonathan read it was the moment he made his mind up. He was going to kill Scott Amador. He left his house right then and there and purchased a shotgun, which he used to break down Scott's door, approaching the man and firing 2 shots.
He in bro with a shotty. He was serious, y'all. Man.
shots at point-blank range, both of which connected, killing Scott instantly. With his mission accomplished, Jonathan sped away from the scene, calling the police shortly after and confessing to everything, stating his sole motivation for doing this being the humiliation he felt from Scott's own confession on that TV show, as well as his continued flirtation despite Jonathan's obvious disinterest. Though clearly this was no excuse to kill, and as a result, Jonathan was arrested and given 20...
I'm not messing with him killing the dude. Like, I ain't think he was gonna crash out. He crashed out crazy. That's crazy.
2 years in prison, from which he was released back in 2017.
Damn.
Due to the fallout from this episode, it was pulled from the lineup before it even made it to air. But today, the full recording can be found across the internet, giving us a look at the stage on which a killer was made, and a scene that has now become
Comment in the video. Should we watch this video? I'm gonna see.
Immortalized as one of the darkest moments in television history.
Here is how to be a video gamer forever in less than 60 seconds.
Now hear me out. Be anything like me, then.
Alright.
The internet is a
Alright, y'all. That was the first part. Let me know if y'all want to see the second part of the darkest moments in TV history 5, part 2, on next Saturday or next Friday. Until next time, guys, I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for coming at me at this time of night and watching the little video with me, son. Catch you in the next one.
We should all put in.